Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So we're busy traveling at the moment. As you can see, we're busy traveling along the highway behind us here. We've just crossed provincial borders, so we've moved from the Western Cape. We're now moving into the Eastern Cape. So keep watching and see where we end up next. In today's video, I'm going to be fishing this quarry behind me over here. It's a quarry that was left over from an old brick factory that was built in this area in the late 1800s. The water's really shallow and it's crystal clear, so the water's really cold. So I'm a little bit concerned that I might not catch any fish because the water is quite cold, but I'm going to give it a go and see if we can catch anything. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Really is perfect bass water, especially if it's a bit warmer. So I'm stashing my rod here because this is getting quite intense and I'm way above the water. The water's way down there. I'm just going to try and see if I can find a deep water spot to potentially try tomorrow. See if I can target any bass. So far it all looks relatively shallow. Could also be the water clarity. The water might just be quite clear. I'm going to keep on going because if the bass are in here and they are in winter mode, they'll definitely be in the deeper pools. Looks like there's potentially a deeper section down there. Okay, so it's a beautiful sunny day. I can see the bass cruising around in these shallow waters. I'm hoping that even though it's still towards the end of winter and the water temperature is quite low, that because it's so shallow and it's been such a nice sunny day, it's heated the water up and we might get some actively feeding fish. Some of the bass I have been seeing have been cruising around. They haven't been looking too lethargic. I'm going to try and put on some really small shallow runners, maybe some surface lures, because it's very shallow waters and there's a lot of algae at the bottom. And I'm going to give it a few throws, see if we get anything. It would be really cool if we do. So because I can quite literally see the fish, I'm going to try and just cast ahead of them and slowly fish this shallow lure and see if it encourages a bite. Oh, it's going straight for it. Oh yes, first cast, first fish on. Oh my word, awesome stuff. There we go, nice healthy bass. How's that? First cast, fish on, quick sticks. Wow, awesome. And that fish chased it from a mile away. Oh my word. Okay, this is going to get fun. Some hungry bass. Some very hungry bass. Hey, don't want to hook you in there, buddy. How's that? Not too bad. Alright, and that fish came from miles away. I watched it take it. Okay, so that was first cast, first fish. Gonna try and see if I can spot another one. See, I think that's one sitting out there. That was one coming from a mile away again. Oh, changed its mind. Can't see any more fish. They've all kind of disappeared. But I'm sure they're around. Oh, there's a fish. I can see a fish. Cast a little bit beyond it. It's just gone behind a little hump. Let's see. Oh, there's one checking it out. It's got to hit it right here. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it. So they definitely want a moving bait. I'm going to try and cast the other side of it without spooking it. I don't know if you can see it in the water here. Okay, I haven't spooked it. Well, it did spook slightly. It's quite quite bizarre sight fishing for bass in the middle of winter. A shoal of 3 sitting other side that hump there. Got to try and cast ahead of them. See if any of them decide to go for it. Yeah, we've got it. Oh, they're coming for it. They're coming for it. Oh, they want a moving lure, but it's nice to see some follows. Let's see if this makes a difference. That's landed right in the middle of them. So I'm going to try something a little bit extreme because I can't really get across to the other side there, but I'd be very interested to see what it would be like throwing a lure off the top of that cliff. There's one little gap. I'm going to quickly throw a lure off there, see what happens, and then I'll come back to the side once it's settled down. I think they got a bit spooked when I caught that first fish. Terrible idea, because I did see a really big bass down here earlier. But yeah, let's give it a try, see how it works. If I hook into something big, I'm going to be in trouble. Oh, there's one going for it. Oh. See, and also bringing the fish up here is going to be a bit tricky. But let's see, let's find out. I really would like to get onto that other bank, because that could allow for some really good fishing. Really wouldn't mind catching one from up here. Okay, I'm going to go back to my original spot. Give it another go there. Let's see if we can get some more. Very aggressive feeding for this time of the year. I've found a way to get across that other side. It involves crashing through quite a bit of bushes and a bit of wading. And as you can see, my outfit's not quite for wading. So maybe a bit later I'll get changed and give it a go. In clearer conditions, a brightly coloured lure can actually do the trick. So I'm going to throw this little bright shallow running Rapala and just see if there's anything that will pick it up. Admit, when I got that first fish, first cast, it always happens like that. So you think it's going to be on, and the fish have been a little bit more shy now. But we will definitely give it another go. I might actually bring out the drone, have a little fly over the water, and see if there's any fish we can maybe spot and actually keep an eye on with the drone. They might just swim away, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so it's the last hour of the day. Well, I've still got a little bit of light left. I'm going to try and fish this a bit more. I'm going to try and get to the opposite bank. As you can see, I'm dressed in slightly better attire to be able to wade through the reeds and try and get there and see if we can catch some fish. Things should have settled down now. I'm going to throw this brightly coloured lure again, just see if anything decides to come out for it. Much less light now, so I can't really see any fish. Okay, so time to do some bushwhacking. You can see I've compacted my rods a little bit, just until I'm through the thick of stuff, because I need to go down here through these reeds, and it's going to be chilly. It's going to be very, very cold, and hopefully not too deep and not too muddy and not too sludgy. Let's give it a go. this is going to be disgusting. There goes nothing. Oh, that water is icy. Let's hope it's not too deep. Okay, so can't get through there. That's all blocked up. We'll try to go through here. Just means more icy wading. That's what it's called. Okay. Now, is it better to go on land or through the water? Let's try the land option first. Some very steep stuff to take with very wet shoes. It's not so much fun. Anything to get to a fish though. You can see a way down. I don't think anyone's been up here before. Almost there. Even getting the dogs all riled up. Almost there. It really is a bit of a mission though. Looks like I'm going to have to go through the water again. Whoa, this is a bit deeper. I haven't chased all the fish away. Okay. Okay. Made it. Now let's get a rod set up. Try and catch some fish. Man, that water is icy. My feet are frozen. Okay. There we go. Fish on. First cast. Nice. Nice little bass. Yeah, not too shabby. Oh, that first cast really does make a difference. It's hooked good and proper. Nice little bass. Hey buddy, have fun. Really looking forward to not walking in the water. And getting stabbed in the back of the head. A big branch. Oh no, I'm stuck. This definitely isn't the stealthiest way to fish these waters, that's for sure. And I can keep my feet dry. Casted a few options. I'm going to actually try the colourful lure. See if that produces any goods. There was a very big bass on the other side when I was checking from the top. So let's see, maybe, just maybe, we get it. Right, there we go, and we're on. Well, that's, oh, this is a little batter ball. This is going to be a nice big bass one day, hey? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that little batter ball, hey? That's going to be a beautiful bass one day. So, also hitting the colourful lures. Really is that first cast at a spot. Every time, first cast, fish on, and then it quietens down. Right, there we go. Another fish. They're certainly not monsters, but they're bass in the coldest conditions. Oh, that one's got poked in the eye. Let's hope I can help that eye out. Oh, there we go, his eye should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Also going to be a beautiful bass. You can see they're getting ready to spawn, starting to fatten up a bit. It's pretty crazy. This is an old brick kiln, and this is just a giant wall of bricks all the way up there. Crazy stuff. I'm going to leave all my stuff here. I'm going to travel ultra light. I'm just going to take this colourful shallow runner and go a little bit further on, try and get a few more bites. So this looks like quite a nice spot. See if I can get anything here. There we go, one. That's a nice fish. Yeah. Thank you, Hardy Dolls. I do appreciate the applause. There you go, another nice little fish. It's quite surreal fishing underneath these massive old towers that were used in the making of the bricks. So the reason I've tried to get all the way out here is there's a log in the water there. I think it's going to produce some fish. There we go. One. Nice. Just off that log. Who says you can't catch bass in the winter? This one's even better. There we go. Another beautiful little fish caught under the towers. How cool. Looks like there's a big rock leading out into the water here. Hope it's a rock. This water is chilly, but at least now I've got a nice area to be able to cast, try and catch some fish. Oh, there's a whole school of bass right in front of me. Wow, okay. Oh, and then I'm going to cast on a piece of algae. I'm going to try and move that very, very slowly to not spook them. They're just in the water in front of me. Like you'll see, there's a second piece of algae. There's probably about 3 or 4 sitting right there. So we're going to go right over one of those bass. No, they're not one of the hungry ones, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to do that one last spot over there because there's some dead timber there. And then it is starting to get dark and I've got to negotiate this the whole way back, which is quite gnarly. So I'd like to do that while there's still a little bit of light. But just this one last point looks so pristine and good. Oh, this bass swimming right in front of me. Also got a really nice angle on that log. I think this is going to produce something. How can it not produce a fish? I have to remember that it is icy cold, this water, so I should be happy just to be catching any fish at all. But there's some decent sized fish swimming right in front of me, and not interested in the lure at all. And I can't even change things up because I I've left all my other tackle further behind me because this is some really difficult terrain to move through. Oh, there we go. That's a nice hit. Oh, nice hit. Oh, this could... Oh, hit it so hard. Oh, yeah, look at that. Another cool little batter ball, hey? Look at the size of that guy. My problem is that I just like fishing so much that it's going to be really difficult for me to turn around and head back before it gets dark. There we go. Got him. Yes. Yo, look at this one. Look at his tail. What's going on in his tail here? Little mutant guy. Look at that. Look at that tail. Wow, I wonder what happened there. That's a little bit mangled. It looks like he's been damaged before. Maybe he got attacked by a bird. Managed to survive it, looks like. Oh, cool. Good job, buddy. I've seen some biggish bass in here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting these very almost like stunted bass because of how shallow the water is in this whole little reservoir. Just have the odd one little cast on my way back, and don't fall into the ice cold water because it's getting ice cold outside. So yeah. Okay, back to my stuff at least. 2 casts here, and then try and get back. Oh, these bricks just sink out from underneath you. Oh, okay. Now, let's climb up there and around and wade. Okay, time for one last wade. Oh. Hey, sorry, I don't mean to disrupt your peaceful afternoon.
What was going to come through the bottom?
Oh yes, it's just innocent me.
I don't know if it was a crocodile or a crocodile or...
Yeah, sorry.
Are you going to get bitten by a spider or something?
No, I was a game ranger for 13 years. I'm pretty used to the wild stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I still really want to catch a fish off this cliff. I'm hoping a little one. If I get to a big one, it's going to be a bit of a problem. But let's give it a go. Crazy things from up here. You can actually see the fish take it. Oh, there's a fish. You can see a fish. See if we can get it to take it. Oh, there we go. It's taking it. It's taking it. Oh. Yes. How's that? Quite a decent bit like little bass from up on the cliff. Oh my word. How's that? Not a bad bass. I'm going to have to walk down to the bottom to go and release it. I don't want to throw it from up here. That might damage it a bit. But awesome. Nice aggressive bass from the top of the cliff. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've just released that bass, and might as well have a throw while I'm here. See what's happening this side. Oh, there we go. On, fish on. Oh, Another fat one, hey? Look at the size of that one. Fat bass. There we go, another little bass. Looking good. Enjoy your swim, buddy. No, off it goes. The bass fishing is really epic in here. Like it's not big bass, but you know, considering the water temperature being so cold, I'm amazed at the amount of bass I've caught in here. Right, I'm going to go and see if I can get another cliff bass, just because it's so much fun and a little bit ridiculous. Okay, back on top of the cliff. Let's see if I can get another one. Oh, I can see there's some fish there. There's at least 2 or 3. They looked vaguely interested in the lure, so I'll put another cast right past there. Brown-hooded kingfisher. Those birders out there, busy calling. We're running out of light, so I just want to have 1 or 2 last throws here. Yeah. Oh, I hit it, but I missed it. Let's see if I can be 3rd time lucky here. I can see it, it's not a very big fish, but that lure is just swimming right past it. Let's see. Maybe it'll go 3rd time. Normally once they've hit it, they kind of know it's a lure. Okay, going through the zone. No. I think that was my one chance. There we go. One. Yeah, quite a long fish this. It's been like maybe a nice male. Not quite spawn yet, because the water is too cold. But in the next month or 2, they'll start spawning here. There you go, nice long slender bass. I love catching bass, so they're so much fun to catch. Off you go, buddy. So what an amazing experience busy fishing for these bass. They might not have been that big, but they're bass nonetheless in some really cold weather under these massive towers at this old brick quarry. It's been incredible. Our next destination is one that I'm sure both you and I are going to enjoy. I'm going to be heading up to the Transkei, to a place that I've fished quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any more videos, and if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Yeah.